shredded like a tin can.
Exactly, yeah. Have you seen that before?
Back in the summer of '77, and again in '82. I know what happened to your sister. She's had an encounter.
Yes, right, but with who?
The Mothmen.
I'm sorry, the Mothmen?
What makes you say that?
The phone booth. You see, their ships use antimatter fusion reactors that create a gravity field.
But he's like, really?
That
Okay,
allows
this
them
is
to
who you brought me
levitate
to.
like a balloon. But anything that gets caught in that stasis, well, it gets crushed like it's made out of paper mache. I knew our friends were back in town. I've been picking up their chatter on my radios.
Look, a lot of people believe this stuff, and there is some evidence.
My sister went missing, Jug. She was taken by someone, not something. What are you even saying?
I'm saying that things happen, especially in Riverdale, that you and I can't explain. Sometimes there isn't a logical explanation. Sometimes unexplained phenomena.
No, someone is kidnapping, torturing, and murdering women. That's not a phenomenon. It's just pure evil. But I'll be damned if I let it happen to anyone else. Because I care about you.
You don't live here. You deserted us. Okay, being a real sister doesn't mean coming in for one day and telling me how to live my life, especially when you don't know anything about it.
My daughter is alive. She called.
Betty, you have to help me. I don't know. I ran as fast as I could. You have to come and get me.
Polly, I want to tell you that I love you and that I'm here for you. Just please, please, please come home.
She just shift into a different mode or something?
What the hell?
Hey, what are you doing?
Saving your life, whether you want it saved or not. Get the hell out of here. You're leaving these girls alone, and you are never coming back here again.
Hey, these girls are the ones looking to trick.
Tell your dirtbag friends the party's over.
I'm terrified for you right now. What's going on, son?
I think I'm ashamed of myself, of being gay.
Isn't this something that I did that I...
No, Dad. No. Tisn't your fault. Okay? You've always accepted me. You've never judged me. But Mom.
What? What happened?
There was this one time we were back to school shopping, and she made some offhand comment about needing to buy me husky clothes. I don't know. Man, I just felt like so ashamed. I told her I was meeting Betty, and I went to Fox Forest to be alone. I didn't even know it was a cruising spot. And there was this other guy there, and he was telling me I was cute or whatever. It was like all the stuff Mom said just washed away. And ever since then, I've been cruising. It's like I'm hardwired this way or something. I don't know. I don't know.
You need to talk to somebody. But I don't understand how his mom referencing him being fat, I'm assuming that's what that meant, had to do with him being gay. Like why he's ashamed of being gay. I don't understand that. Like how that's connected. But,
Get out, now.
You're not Patty.
No, I'm her sister.
You can't do this. You can't arrest me again. You let me go. You got nothing on me.
You're right, John. I'm not gonna arrest you, but you are coming with me.
I guess Betty has gone dark Betty, maybe?
Waldo, let's go.
Jughead, is Lerman with you?
What? No, definitely not. I've been steering clear of him. Why?
His parents just called me. They think Lerman ran away. Any idea where it might be?
Oh, God, no. I haven't talked to him. Tell the Logans that I'm calling in some help, okay?
Please don't do this.
Please ask him some questions.
I don't know where Patty is. Why are you doing that?
You really have to ask me that? You are still preying on these girls. Exactly the same way you preyed on Polly.
I have a family.
I had a sister. No one looked out for those girls. No one was protecting them. I couldn't even protect Polly. But I can deliver justice.
Don't do that, Betty.
Jughead.
Betty, hey, this is an emergency. One of my students is missing, and I think he's on the lonely highway.
I'm on the highway. I'm 10 miles north of town.
I'm leaving from town right now. I'll meet you halfway.
Who is it?
Lerman Logan, he's 14.
I'll send someone to come untie you tomorrow. If I remember.
So be grateful you're alive. But he's going a little far there. A lot far.
Lerman. Thank God.
Yeah, he was walking on the shoulder in a daze.
Did it happen again?
We'd hoped we wouldn't have to go through this again.
Again?
Yeah, Lerman's a sleepwalker. Has been since he was little. We thought he'd grow out of it, but then he started hurting himself.
He walked into a door. Another time he burned his hand on the stove. Even fell out of a window once and broke his arm.
So we started locking his bedroom door at night. Now, we gave him the whole basement to himself. We just made sure it was safe.
So you were the mole people who were keeping him locked up?
All we've done is try our best to protect him.
I remember we were so terrified after that morning we found the front door open and Lerman was just gone. That whole week, we thought we'd lost my boy.
Wait, he left in the middle of the night and was missing for a week?
Where did he go? What happened to him?
A good Samaritan found him wandering the lonely highway with no memory of the prior week.
That's why we were so upset with you, Mr. Jones. We thought you're questioning my trigger. Well, something like this happening.
God only knows what draws him to that highway.
I don't think it's a coincidence, Jug. Polly and Lerman both end up on the lonely highway? No way.
I agree. But what are the other connections?
When Polly escaped and made that phone call, my mom said she described being in what sounded like an alien spaceship.
Seriously?
They could have been abducted by the same person.
Why would they keep Polly but let Lerman go?
Well, maybe he escaped, which is why we need to find out what Lerman knows about that missing week.
Yeah, we're going to have to exhaust every possible option, no matter how insane it might seem.
All they have to do is just score something. Now, where's Tony at? I know the actress was pregnant in real life. Was she like having her baby during this time or something?
Look at me. Hey, look at me. Don't worry about the scoreboard. I don't care what it says. You guys are playing with heart. You're leaving it all out there. That is all I could ever ask from you. But listen, this is your moment. The whole town is behind you. The people in those stands are here for you. Your teammates are here for you. I'm here for you. And we're not gonna give up on each other. If you don't give up on yourself, then guess what? You can't lose. This game is not over. Keep your head up. Let's go out there and make something happen. Let's make this a night we'll remember forever. This game is not over. Come on, bring it in. Britta, on you!
Well, y'all ain't winning, that's for sure. But you gotta score something to stay in the lead.
Come on!
I need to defend her. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Woo! There you go. Look at Reggie. They're rooting for the Bulldogs. Oh, look at that. You lost the bet. She got that 10 grand too. Which I still think is unethical, but...
And thanks to a little side wager with my father, the rest of the league will no longer demand that we withdraw.
Ronnie for the win.
Oh, I guess he didn't know.
I just want to say good game, Coach. Hey, thanks, Derek. You played great out there. What do you think, Ronnie? Kid's got wheels, huh?
He sure does.
Just remember, keep working. Keep getting better. I promise I will, Coach. Just like you taught me.
Lerman's parents have pulled him out of school. They've left Riverdale.
My God. Where'd they go?
They left me a message, but no forwarding address or contact information. Suppose they wanted a fresh start.
Yeah, don't we all?
Hey.
Did she find
What's
out
wrong?
the truth?
Agent Cooper.
No, don't.
Glenn, what's going on?
I came to check on you.
Why is my mom upset?
Because you lied to me. Elizabeth, you made me feel like she might still be out there, that there might still be hope.
There
You
is!
told your mother that the blood in the phone booth wasn't a match for your sisters.
Mom, I'm so sorry. Don't. How could you? How dare you?
Can't imagine what you must be going through, Mrs. Cooper. But I want you to know that I will be personally taking over this case.
No, I'm working this case, Glenn. This is my sister.
I'll make sure that this investigation is handled thoroughly by the book. I'll leave no stone unturned.
Alright guys, so that was the end of Riverdale. It feels like forever since I watched a Riverdale episode. So, I did remember though what happened last time was they were talking about Polly and the phone booth and the blood and all that. So the blood matched Polly's and they automatically assumed Polly's dead. Yes, it's a good assumption. Okay, sure. But one, I don't know how much blood was in the phone booth. You know, she could be alive. I'm not saying she's okay because she's obviously not okay, but she could still be alive. So just assuming that she's dead isn't really smart, because then that means that they're not going to be looking for her as hard as they have been because they're going to think it's too late, you know. But I think they should just assume that she is alive until they get something that says otherwise. And a little bit of blood in the phone booth is not enough to confirm someone dead. You need a body, you know, or at least enough blood, you know, that matches, that would indicate that she died from blood loss or something. So, I don't know. But Betty ended up lying to her mom about it because her mom was just so depressed and everything, and she just wanted her mom to have some hope. So I understand why I understand why Betty lied about Polly, but I knew her mom was going to be upset as soon as she found out the truth. I don't know why Glenn is there all of a sudden. He said he was checking on Betty, but then he just blurted out the truth to her mom, and now he's taking over the case because Betty lied to her mom about the blood results, and I don't know. And the part when Betty like lashed out at him on the phone when he confirmed that it was Polly's blood, I didn't really understand. Like, I'm thinking that it had to just do with grief, you know, because she thought her sister was dead, or thinks her sister might be dead, and so she was lashing out at him. But you know, she was like, if you cared, and it just like kind of triggered me because she was like, I guess sort of dating him or whatever, and then when she got to Riverdale, she was hooking up with Archie, so I was just like conflicted, you know, with my feelings on the way she was treating Glenn. So I don't know. You had the Bulldogs trying to win a football game in this. It came down to not really like winning. I mean, obviously they want to win the games, obviously, but it came down to just scoring, you know, because they hadn't scored at all, I guess, this whole time that Archie's been has taken over as the coach. And because their team isn't good, Reggie showed up as a speaker for the league, I guess, and wanted the Bulldogs to pull out of the league, which they refused to do. And so Veronica went to her dad and made a wager with him that if he could keep the Bulldogs from scoring, they would withdraw from the league willingly. And if he didn't, then or if the Bulldogs did score, then he would have to tell the higher ups or whatever to leave them alone about withdrawing from the league. You know, don't badger them about it. So obviously Hiram thought he had it in the bag, and so he went ahead and made the wager. And when Reggie refused to do whatever it took, including hurting the students, Hiram benched him and took over as the coach for that game. And Reggie went and rooted for the Bulldogs. So I don't know. Maybe Reggie might come back. I don't know. Reggie's very wishy-washy about his loyalty. So I don't know if he did come back to the good side, I guess. Whether I trust him, to not backstab me. That's just my opinion. But it did turn out that the Bulldogs did score, and it was the female player who scored. And so they don't have to get harassed about the league anymore. Hopefully they'll continue to improve. Maybe they'll even start winning some games. Then we had Kevin dealing with whatever it is that's going on in his head. Fangs accused him of being ashamed of being gay because Kevin has never been like 100% in the relationship. He hooks up with strangers and things like that, and Fangs has thought maybe it might have to be something like that, because if he hooks up with strangers, there's no commitment there. It's just you sleep with them and you leave. That's it. And of course, Kevin got angry and just ran out or stomped out. I don't know what you want to call it. But then when he hit on a guy in the steam room, and the guy went ballistic and beat the hell out of him, which I can understand being upset if someone makes a move on you that you don't want, but he went way too far. Like, Kevin backed off as soon as he realized his mistake. The guy didn't need to go so far as to beating Kevin up like that, but I guess they needed the drama for the show. Plus there's just people like they're out there like that would do shit like that. Probably even do it for less, So he talked to his dad, and he brought up an incident about, something happened with his mom when he was younger. I don't even know where the mom is. I can't remember where she is. Where is it? What happened to Kevin's mom? I don't even remember. I don't know if we've ever even seen her. I don't know. But anyway, she said something when they were school shopping about him being husky. And then he went out to the woods. He didn't know it was a hookup spot. But ran into another guy who told him he was cute. And he's been doing that like ever since. But I still don't understand how his mom saying that, kind of saying that he was fat, it has to do with him being ashamed of being gay. I'm trying to make the connection. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Like she told me, like, husky. He went out, a guy hit on him, and he's been gay since. I don't know if he thinks that's why he's gay, or just thinking of what his mom said led him to be gay. I'm confused on how the connection works there in his brain, But I don't know. I think Kevin just needs to talk to a therapist. I mean, the whole town needs therapy. So I don't know. I mean, hopefully Kevin can figure out what he can do to be, be happy with himself, I don't know. Tony, where was she this episode? Didn't see her at all. Cheryl was kind of like the leader of the Vixens this episode. And of course, she had to throw herself in the spotlight, because she's Cheryl. So I'm assuming, because I know that the actress is pregnant at the time. So I'm assuming she must have had her baby or something. And so that's why she was not in this episode. And I don't even know when she's going to come back. Like, when's the next episode she'll return. But I'm assuming she must have had her baby in real life. And that's why she's not around. But as far as the character goes, with her pregnancy, Fangs and Kevin's kid, what happens now? Is she have this kid? I mean, obviously she has to have the kid, but is she going to keep the baby? Is it going to go to Fangs? I don't know what their plan is here. Now that Kevin doesn't want the baby anymore. I don't know. The only other thing really is this whole alien thing. I don't know what to say about it. I really don't. I don't know what to say about it, because now Polly is possibly on an alien ship. I don't know. I have no words for the alien aspect of this season because I don't know. I don't know what it means. I don't know if it's real. I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say about that right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions and anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.